3 abandoned places in New England. The old abandoned lumber mill. Today we explore 3 obscure abandoned places in New England. The first is an abandoned sawmill, first built in 1790 and once known as Adams Sawmill. It was eventually bought in 1882 by a Charles Molton from David Ubby and renamed to Molton's Mill. From then on it was run by the Moltons until 1986, when the town noticed sawdust in the river and it was shut down. The mill was then sold on to Anthony Tedeschi in 1995. Tedeschi felt the abandoned mill could be turned into a museum. This plan fell through due to the widespread rot and decay at the site, and it has sat disused ever since. It is likely the collapsing structure we see today was built in the 1870s and does not date from the 1700s. The door into the interior of the mill is locked, and an inspection of the accessible areas shows the floors are a jumble of rotted boards.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't look very safe.
What?
It doesn't look very safe. I mean, we could probably go under here. Not really.
Plus you just want to look at the water.
Yeah. Could have been a squirrel. No. No, it's gone now.
We move to the pond side of the mill.
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
Here an old staircase sits at a weird angle, barely attached to anything. We leave the mill as we found it, decaying silently next to its idyllic pond. The abandoned slaughterhouse. We stumbled upon this abandoned slaughterhouse after discovering an abandoned home. On the inside were phone numbers written on a door jamb, and one of them was for the Slaughterhouse, which lay decaying just down the road.
There are bones everywhere. This is a leg bone right here of some large animal.
Yep. Take a little video of that small room. Not very nice. Semi-collapsing.
To the side is a small office area.
Yeah, just bring it back. Like, freezer and the skull right there. Just slowly walk around with his pelts.
There's a large walk-in freezer room here.
I'm tempted to take that, but I really don't need another giant cow skull.
You should.
Yeah, that last place was full of them. Probably wants to know what the fuck we're doing.
Plastic for wrapping.
Oh, that's so gross.
This last room is covered in animal pelts and bones, and a rope hangs from the ceiling.
Yeah, there are jawbones and stuff everywhere.
Yep.
The abandoned airfield. Our last site today is a little-known airfield first opened in 1944. The field had at first a single 50 by 40 foot hangar and was privately operated. Around 1960 it became a public airfield and had two runways, one 1,800 feet long. By 1965, the airport was run down and disused with cracks in the pavement. Finally, the airport was to close in 1969, with a dance club briefly moving into the hangar. These days it lies off a nearby major road, with cars passing by the ruinous, overgrown office building, the drivers likely unknowing of its presence.
Somewhere we haven't been then, I take it. Yeah.
It's pretty collapsing. There's lots of...
Okay then. All exciting. It's always exciting. Want to get out of my way?
A peek inside the doorway shows a collapsed interior.
I think that is accurate.
An old cigarette machine sits here still.
It's worse shape than I saw.
It's quite bad. No. I mean, we can't go in there, obviously.
That's it for today's exploration. Join us next time as we continue to explore an abandoned world.